Women's Home Brew, coming at you with a beer review. Oh, I've got a rough throat. I had a busy day, but I'm going for it with a review. Yes, I am. Today, I've got a beer, a local beer from Hopworks Urban Brewery out of Portland, Oregon. I am a fan of the owner, Christian Ettinger. Now, Christian made a big splash in 2004 when he won a number of awards. He won 2 gold medals, 2 silver medals, and a bronze medal at the World Cup when it was down in San Diego that year. And also, as a brewmaster for Laurelwood that year, he won for the small pub champion and the champion small brew pub brewer. That's a lot of brewing words. He's a heck of a nice guy too. I've met him. He's taken Chris and I for a private tour. A great guy. Today we've got their Hopworks IPA. It is 6.6% ABV and 75 IBUs. They've won a number of gold medals and other medals with this one. And they've used 5 hops in it. I also know they use toasted Munich malt and a couple light caramel malts. So let's get this one cracked open and give it a try. Love these 16-ounce cans. All right, that's beautiful right there. That's what that is. All right, I let the head come down a little bit. You can see it's a beautiful head, beautiful color, just the lightest amount of haze. It looks pretty clear at the bottom. It's just a nice amber to orange color, and it had a full-on 2-finger head on there easily, and more. Let's get the nose on it. Well, that's different. The first impression I get, besides like these fruity aspects, is the base malt, and I love that. I love that the base malt character was right there. But what's interesting is that Munich's coming through. I'm picking up the Munich, but I'm also picking up that like toastiness on it. It's got a nice, a bit of a bready and biscuit character, which is just wonderful. Yeah, but it's like the sweetness coming off the Munich. It's just a nice toasty and sweet aroma coming off there. It's hard to pick up a lot more with this head, to be honest. I get a hint of some pine on there. I know it's probably there. I'm getting a bit of citrus on there. I'm sure that there's a lot more there. So, but what's interesting is I get a little bit of that grass, fresh cut grass, that hay grass kind of a scent on there, which is nice. So I'll come back to that scent some more. We're gonna dive in, so cheers. Ooh-hoo-hoo. Oh yeah, that's nice. Okay, the flavor, I am getting that base malt on there, definitely. But I'm picking up some beautiful, beautiful citrus on there. And on the back side, I get both lemon and grapefruit. And as it ends, by the way, that grapefruit kind of ends in a little bit of a pucker and it all dries out, you know. I love an IPA that dries off like that. You're getting that caramel malt, but like they said, it's a light caramel. It's there. There's no question about it. But that toasted Munich, the two of those, that's just fabulous. I like that. And then coming back, you get that cut grass type thing in there. And like I say, you get a little bit of like a lemon or maybe a hint of a lime on that. And then you get the grapefruit, but you get the pine resin as well. The pine resin kind of blends throughout the whole thing. The very start, just you get this nice sweetness on the tip of the tongue. Oh, I love it. All right, I'm gonna take a little time with this and I'll come back. Wow, for standard IPA, this is just wonderful. I'm glad I grabbed a 4-pack. And it's been years since I've had this. It truly has. I'll have to have it more often. I'll have to brew something like this. That's what I'll have to do. It's really nice. That pine resin and the grapefruit, those two are interplaying. I think the grapefruit's a little stronger on my account, but the pine resin's there too, and both of them are playing. You really get a nice blend of them on the back side, and that's part of the whole drying out process. Really nice. But that underlying base malt with that toasted Munich influence and the light amount of caramel just plays really well. And the fresh cut grass aspect on there too. It's just, It's really interesting. It's a different IPA, but it's a very good one. It's reminiscent of many things you've tried. It really makes me think of what I call a Southwest IPA with how it dries out on the end. I've had a number of beers like in Arizona and Colorado, southern Colorado and things that taste like this, and I really appreciate the style. So for an IPA, I want to brew one of these. For an IPA, I've got to give this some high scores. I'm giving it a 94. That's on the upper echelon of excellent, and it definitely qualifies. And I wouldn't put it quite at world class, but I tell you what, it's not far from that. 90, 94. Overall, though, God, I would drink this often. This is just super nice. I'm giving it a 92 overall. It just ranks. It's that good. Here it is again. Man, if you like that style, if you like what I've described, you really need to check it out. The Hopworks Urban Brewery Hub is a great place. Good people there. It's a fun atmosphere if you can go eat there. Oh, I love it. This is Kevin from Clement's Hope Brew saying life's too short to drink cheap beer, and I'll see you in the next beer review.